Alright, welcome to Chapter 9 walkthrough of Roblox Piggy. Now we're in the city, and as I'm sure you'd be clicking on this video to kind of learn how to actually get out of here, you've known that this is now one of the hardest maps Roblox Piggy has done so far. So I'm here to kind of help you out. When you first get into the map, the very first thing that you always want to do is to run inside the building. Don't try to run around, don't try to get a sense of everything, just run in the building and just start opening up all the doors. Now you want to open up these doors when you can because basically you're looking for as many key cards. You want to get his idea of what all is in these rooms because it's a lot easier to look for them now versus whenever a piggy is actually coming after you. And it's not just one, it's definitely two. You got the elephant coming after you and you've got the Granny Pig coming after you. Now Granny Pig is a lot slower, but when you find yourselves in a tough spot trying to get away from Ellie, Granny can jump up and surprise you. And the other thing you definitely want to do is get rid of this room as quickly as possible because there is no way out and you have to go in and out that little spot just to get to where you need to go. Okay, alright, so now that we got this going on, we're going to use the stairs to our advantage to get down as quickly as possible, make Ellie and the Grandma Pig actually have to walk down the long way, so that's going to put some distance between us. Now we can go over to the other side. We know what's in all these rooms over here. We've got a couple of key cards. I think the plank is over there. I think the yellow key is over there. Now we're going to kind of do the same thing in this one, except for this one, we kind of already have an idea. This is more of a room that we'd use to get a couple of things versus like get key cards. This is where all the items to where the key cards go. So like the orange key card is over here. The yellow key is over here as well. You're going to need to do that. And then the other thing that we're going to need is the dynamite. And I'll show you what to do with that because we probably need to get this done as quickly as possible. That way we can get the fire extinguisher. And, oh, there's also the blue key card right there. Okay, so we've got a kind of an idea. That's the main thing. That's the very first thing you want to do is establish opening all the doors. Oh, not dying. Oh my gosh. Be sure to check down this alleyway. You can actually see pretty easily down the alleyway. If there's anything ever on the alleyway, it'll be in that one little spot on the bench. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna blow that up. It's gonna get there. We go, and then we'll be able to get the fire extinguisher from there. So yeah, like I said, you can kind of look down the alleyway. Only go down the alleyway if you absolutely need to. There's not like ever a key card hidden unless it's just on the bench and stuff. And usually if there is a key card, it's gonna be the blue key card. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna get the distance between us so we can actually go and get the fire extinguisher. Now I need to be able to shut both these doors, and then we should have enough to where we can actually use the fire extinguisher to get in and out really quickly. We don't have a lot of time, but we should have enough time to at least get over there. Okay, so now that we have the fire extinguisher, the first thing that we're gonna need to do is go over to Pedro Pony, who's sitting at the exit, and we're gonna need to extinguish the fire that's right at the exit, and that's all you gotta do really quick, really easy. You definitely wanna make sure you do it first. There's also a spot upstairs that you can do it as well, but you want to make sure you do the bottom first because once you go upstairs to do the fire extinguisher to put out the fire, you'll see that there's a key card that you're going to need for the exit. So you'll have to bring the key card all the way down, and then you'll realize that the fire extinguisher has still been left upstairs, and then you'll have to card it all the way back up there again. So you'll have to make multiple trips. So get it while you're down here before going up. Okay, so now that we kind of know where everything else is, what I need to do is probably go ahead and get the plank. Now the plank was... here we go, right here. And we gotta remember that the fire extinguisher is there. So the plank goes at the very, very top of the building. So as soon as you turn, you'll actually go where the staircases are. In between the staircases, there's the place for the plank. And then right there is where we're gonna need the other fire extinguisher to be put out. So we're gonna do that here in a minute. What we're gonna do right now is see if we can make our way back down. I forgot to go get the other key card. The blue key card is right there. That's what we're gonna need to open. Usually inside of the blue key card room is the red key card, and inside the red key card room, it kind of varies. So, but we definitely need to open up the blue key card to get to the red key card so we can figure out what's going on in that room. And then we should be good to go, pretty much. I think usually the wrench is in there, and we definitely need to get the wrench. We also need to keep an eye out for the yellow key, but I believe the yellow key was also back in the other room as well. Okay, so the other little thing here is this little spot right here. If you find yourselves in a tough spot, want to get some separation from the piggies and stuff in the building, you can use that. Also, watch out for the really big jump scares. It helps to kind of like look behind you a lot as you're coming out of doors. That way you can see around corners and stuff, because otherwise you're going to get hit exactly like I almost did. Okay, so we got the blue key card now. We'll be able to go around. We'll be able to get the red key card most likely. Probably better not use the red key card at the moment. I'm probably going to be good just to actually get the red key card. There, no, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so we can probably do that. We'll wait. We'll wait. Okay, now we can go. Oh, boy. Okay, alright, now, what we need to do, we need to put some separation in between us and the Ellie. Now, Ellie's the one that you mainly need to worry about. Because as I said, Granny Pig's kind of there, but you can easily outmaneuver Granny Pig. You can't easily outmaneuver Ellie as much. So, we're gonna go up here, we're gonna just unlock it. I doubt we'll be able to go in here. I doubt we'll be able to even unlock it. There we go. Okay, we got that done. Now, what we'll do is we'll go get the fire extinguisher because we don't actually need the red key card anymore. Now, I'm not sure what happened. Oh, God. Okay, they're right behind me. I thought maybe they gotten caught. Sometimes when you play with the bots, you can get them, like, caught and trapped somewhere, and then you're pretty much free sailing as long as you know what you're doing. Okay, so we don't need the fire extinguisher anymore. All we need to do is get the key card. And now I gotta make sure I have enough time to get it. And then we can just actually fall right here. And that puts a lot of separation in between us. I think the elephant does follow you though. But you'll at least be able to get out. Now all we need is to give Pedro the carrot, and the carrot is in one of the safes. So now we need to go find the yellow key card. We probably don't even need, well, actually we need the wrench too. So we need the wrench and we need the yellow key card. Those are the two things that we need, or the yellow key rather, instead of the key card. And I believe the yellow key was also in one of these rooms. There it is, right there. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to get it though. I don't actually know where they are. The fact that I don't hear them is kind of problematic. I think they're both stuck. I don't know why, but they don't get stuck for very long. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna go out. We'll be able to get the key card, or we'll be able to get the lock out of the, or the carrot out of the lock. And then we'll be able to give that to Pedro. Pedro will unlock that part for us. And then the only thing we need is the wrench, and the wrench is in the red door. So we're almost out of here, actually. This is actually pretty easy. Once you kind of get the rhythm, it's just you just have to work your way around, know where to use the spots to your advantage that can definitely help you versus, at least as far as putting distances in between you and Piggy. As long as you do that, it's pretty much smooth sailing. However, I do have to make sure I have enough distance because Pedro, for whatever reason, is a little bit hard on the carrot. Like, he doesn't really pick up the carrot as easy as you want him to. So, like, you kind of have to, like, spam click or spam mash a button, whatever you play with. You have to spam it at him for a minute for him to actually really register what he's doing. So as long as I have about, I don't know, 15 feet of separation, I want to say that's probably enough. We'll just walk up to him. We'll start clicking. Click, 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 click. There we go. Okay, and it's open. All right, so now all we have to do is get the wrench. We're almost out of here. But this is actually pretty good. We're doing really well. And with the red key, with the red door already open, as long as we come up here, we shut this door, and then just go where the red wrench is. We should have just enough time to grab the wrench. And there we go, we got it. Okay, so now all we gotta do is just go back to the door, and then we are out of here. That's pretty much it. Easy as pie. Oh god. Like I said, watch out for the grandma, because that's all she does. She just hides around corner and lurks and waits for her moment. But here we go. It's almost done. It's here. It's here. Hey, come on, Pedro, let's go.